new interesting and hot topic. In today's video, in part 3, we try to discuss about the review article and the best template for writing it. What's the best template for writing a review with examples? So I will show the best template for writing your work in order to be published in high impact factor journal. If you want to finish your review article in a week, so try to apply these strategies that we will discuss in this video. This video will answer the following key issues. The first one, we try to discuss something about the definition of literature review article. Then the reasons behind of review articles. What are the justifications for writing a review article? Then what's the best template for writing our work in order to be published in high impact factor journal? Lastly, what are the basic principles or the basic requirement, or we can say basic elements for writing a review article? Now, what's a review article? So we can say a review article is a piece of work based on the previous published data. So it may be a narrative review that explain the existing knowledge about specific topic, or we can say it may answer a key specific scientific question from existing literature. So usually the length of review article starts from 4,000 to 5,000 words, or more than 5,000 words reach to 25,000 words. It depends on the journal guideline. So the reasons for writing review articles. The first one, it gives a comprehensive foundation on a specific title or specific topic. Then to tell us the current state of knowledge about the typical or specific keywords. And also to find the research questions in existing studies for potential future research. And lastly, to show the main methodologies and research techniques. So these are reasons for writing review articles. Now, what are the basic elements if you want to write a review article for high impact factor journal? You have to follow this template, and I will discuss why in the next slides. So based on our experience, this template will be one of the best templates for writing a review article. Firstly, the review article in general, it contains only 4 main sections. The first one, abstract section and introduction section, then body paragraph, which is the most important one, then conclusion section. For any topic, for any title, you have to write down these 4 sections: abstract, introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion sections. So the body paragraph is the most important one. The body paragraph in this template can be subdivided into 3, 4, or several objectives, or we can say subdivided into several subtopics. You have a title or you have a topic, then you have to discuss this topic by several, what you can say, objectives or subtopics. I will show you what's the body paragraph and what we have to do, what are the key things in the body paragraph. Now, look at this example. This is our previous published paper in biomedicine and pharmacotherapy. The site score for this journal 12.6 and the impact factor 7.5. Now, as we said, the first thing we have to write it down or select it, the novel topic. This is the topic. Then it should contain or it should has abstract and keywords. This is the abstract. The length of the abstract and the other things should be included. We will discuss in the next videos. But now we want to focus only on best template, the best elements for writing a typical review article. Then introduction section also. Look, this is the introduction section for this review article. And the body paragraph, it means our objectives. It means we have a goal. We have to subdivide this goal into smaller goals that are called objectives. This is the first objective. We want to discuss the biogenesis of microRNA. Then the second one, look, mechanism of microRNA in cancer. So the mechanism of working microRNA, it has different mechanisms. So in here, we divided or subdivided into other subtopics, into other smaller objectives. Look, 3, it becomes 3.1 and also 3.2, then 3.3, epigenetic rule of microRNA. The first one, look, amplification or deletion of microRNA gene, whereas the second one, regulation of microRNA transcription, and the third one, epigenetic control of microRNA. So if the topic too much or it contains a lot of information or data, you have to subdivide it into further objectives, smaller objectives. And also the other new objective for this topic will be oncogenic microRNA and tumor suppressor microRNA. Then microRNA profiling, and the next one, microRNA as a drug or therapeutic targets. These are the important our objectives for this for the previous title, rule of microRNA in cancer progression. And the last, which is called conclusion, the last section is called conclusion. This is the conclusion. And through this simple writing, we reach to impact factor 7.5. And this paper, we received, I think, more than 115 citations. Look, review article. The template is important. The elements are all important. We have to apply one by one. Title, abstract, introduction, then body, which is divided into several objectives based on your keywords in the title. Then lastly, you have to put your conclusion. Now, the second example. Also, we applied this template for this review article. This one also we published in a Nature journal, Cancer Cell International. The impact factor for this journal, 5.8. Now, the main body paragraphs. This is body paragraph. It consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look. Abstract, introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion. Same. And also, we published this paper on Nature Journal 2022. We received 13 citations. And this paper is the first paper from the day of published until now. And the number of access, 1,852. Just we followed this template: abstract, introduction, body paragraph, and conclusions. Then also we applied for the next topic. Look, this this topic, targeting microRNA by CRISPR-Cas in cancer advantages and challenges. We reached to the second Nature journal. The impact factor is 21.1. And the template is the same. Abstract, background, conclusion, and perspective is the same. So just try to apply this template. You can easily reach to the high impact factor journal. Next paper also we published in the Nature Molecular Cancer. Now the impact factor for this journal, when we published this paper, the impact factor, it was 44.4. Yes. Just we followed this template. If you want to publish your papers in high impact journals such as Nature journals, go to apply this template. Again, look to this paper. This is the topic, role of microRNA against cancer. This topic contains two main keywords. Role of microRNA 93 against cancer cells. The impact factor for this journal, 5.8. We applied, this is the hot topic and interesting. We wrote the one paper based on this topic. We used the same topic, but we added two novelties for this topic. This one, it was published in 2020, and it has 12 citations. Great. Now let's see. Look to the what we can say template. The template is the same. This is Nature Journal, Cancer Cell International, abstract introduction, body paragraphs, and also conclusion. This one, look, they followed the same template, Nature Journal. What about our paper? We used their keywords. For example, microRNA 93, a novel signature in human disorders and drug resistance. Look, we tried to add two new keywords. They explain it, their work based on their two keywords, role of microRNA in cancer. But in here we wrote human disorders. Human disorders, it means it includes both human cancer and human diseases. Plus, we link it between microRNA 93 and drug resistance. So the drug resistance is a new keyword for this topic. By changing or adding these two novelty to this novel topic, so we increase the novelty for our paper, and we reach it to Nature Journal, but not the impact factor 5, no, 8.4, cell communication and signaling. But we did something differently. Look, it is the same as abstract introduction, but in here we did something differently. We add search methodology and discussion. I will discuss how. But firstly, look, this is 2023. In this year, we published. Within 5 months, we got 5 citations. Within 5 months. And our paper is the first paper from the day of published until now. It's the first paper in this journal, Cell Communication and Signaling, in Nature Journal. And the access number, 2000, the access numbers 2,236. Look, how many people downloaded this paper? How many people read this paper? It has a very good intention. It's an interesting topic. Just by adding two different keywords. And look, this is a review paper, but we put it methodology. It's nothing. Just we said based on our keywords. microRNA 93 malignant disorders and non-malignant disorders, and drug resistance. These are our keywords. We search it on PubMed. We use PubMed as a well-known database of biological literature. So the real samples were included according to our parameters, according to our keywords. And the study did not include the disqualifying date. This is simple methodology if you want to input it, if you want to write it in your review article. Just try to focus on your main keyword, which database you use to collect your data, and which data you excluded. These are important for methodology if you want to include it in your review articles. Now, I want to tell you in detail about this review article, how we reached to impact factor near 9. The first one, search methodology, is a simple, but we include it. Then, the second one, we tried to add a novel subtopic. In here, we explain it, role of microRNA 93 in cancer, but we tried to focus or subdivide it, this topic, into 3 different objectives. Firstly, cell line study, then animal study, then clinical samples, human samples. We designed new figures for each one and new tables. So it needs 1 table or 3 tables. It depends on your keyword. Then the second or the third one, we explain it, the role of microRNA in other diseases. But also we focus on the cell line, animal model separately. We discuss cell line separately, animal model separately, and also clinical samples separately. And the new keyword that we explained in this paper, microRNA 93 and drug resistance. Look, after we collecting the data, we found that there is some published data explaining that microRNA 93 has a good relation, or what we can say, links with drug resistance. So why not try to add these keywords? Read. Through reading, you can achieve, or you can create a new novel subtopics. And discussion section will be the last novelty point for this review article. So the organizing of subtopics, as we mentioned in previous slides, and flow of writing are 2 important keys that are determining around 80% of your paper novelty. So if you want to improve your writing skill and publish your work or your manuscripts in high impact factor, learn these tips, apply all, and follow academic editors and peer reviewers to expand your fingerprints for humanity. Lastly, in order to reach these writing tips to more young researchers, share our videos, and to see more informative scientific videos about research, subscribe our channels and our YouTube channel, and write your motivation comments. And thanks for your watching.